Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, and I'm here with my brother as we navigate the cold waters with Mono Blue Merfolk. Yes, Merfolk Master back to Mono Blue to test out none other than Water Trap Weaver, the card that is in our hand almost every single game of every single match. But before we can get into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. Unstable, unstable, unstable. If you want to learn more about the new janky set that Wizards of the Coast made, Unstable, go check out the Jester's Recap by Blake Trelevin on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So we won the die roll. Again, doing pretty good on the die rolls. We're going to play our Aether Vial. And hand's a little clunky, but do you know what? We have 2 Aether Vials, so one of them can get ticked up to 3. Like, it's a little bit awkward. Oh no. Is this ad nauseum? What is this? Well, that's really bad, because we really needed that Silvergill on turn 2. So, this looks like fairies? I think it's going to be fairies. It's the only Thoughtseize Darkslick Shores deck I can think of. Or maybe it's Merfolk with the splash. I don't know. Black splash for Thoughtseize. I'm like even a little bit more. I'm a little bit more convinced that this is probably fairies because they have a stop at their upkeep. That means they might be trying to champion a fairy, or they have Vendilion Click. Something to that effect. Well, we're gonna get Mara Reader in play next turn. We can save the. Oh, I didn't play the. I didn't play Aether Vial. Oh, we're up against Lantern Control. Well, that's terrible. I forgot to play Aether Vial. There's no reason not to play Aether Vial. Okay, we're up against Lantern Control. We are just playing against colorless decks this series. Just colorless decks all around. Pithing Needle, gonna name Aether Vial. Their hand is pretty bad. So we've redeemed ourselves a little bit, the Aether Vial, so we got lucky. Another Lantern. They have a Codex Shredder on the top, so they can start manipulating the top of our deck.
Why don't you start playing with that card?
What?
Codex Shredder.
It's useless. Okay, this is my library. So. This is their library. Okay, this is a mistake. There's a reason why these things... Can we fix this at least? There we go. Always trigger... Say always... What is this thing? Oh, they want to look at the top card of... Whose library? They know my library. Why would they use this? Oh, they just want to draw a card? Can we just say always no for now? Say, let me draw the Curse Catcher. It's the most mana efficient thing I can do. I guess it's just Mara Readery. Alright, let's try to get the clock. Whatever semblance of a clock I can get. That's not good news. They have an Ancient Stirrings. Oh, we're basically hoping they never find Ensnaring Bridge. I mean, that's just how it is. They found Codex Shredder. It's really hard because once they get the shredding things going, they can dig for Ensnaring Bridge like that as well. They have 2 of them. I mean, they can also just, now that they have Academy Ruins, they can just dump the thing into their graveyard. Oh, we're going to have a Kopala. Which is not bad. I'll take a Kopala. Anything that adds to the board. They're going to leave the Ancient Stirrings on top. So tap the Lantern. Attack for 2. And I hope in the next 20 cards of their deck, there's no Ensnaring Bridge. That's basically what we're hoping for here, people. It's basically what we're hoping for. They found Pyxis of Pandemonium. It's like another Codex Shredder effect. Well, we're doing it, people. We're doing it. We're not dead. We're not dead. Okay, let's get in there. Now, this is important. The next Ancient Stirrings that they might play, I can sack Curse Catcher, I think. Or maybe I can't. I need all 9 power in play. Lantern. Still no Ensnaring Bridge. Our hand was as slow as it could possibly be. Still no Ensnaring Bridge. I pass. Hopefully they don't find it. So this is where at their upkeep they can start sacking like Lantern of Insights in order to find this bridge. No bridge! And this is all we're hoping for. All blanks, come on, keep bricking. I don't win many games against Lantern control. That is interesting because we can counter that with Curse Catcher. They don't have enough mana to get bridge. Oh, it's right on top of their deck. But they can't draw it. They got the Whirler thing. Oh no, but if they... they do win. Unless I draw a Lord. Which I won't because I have an island on top of my deck. Ugh. Damn it. So close. Because what happens is they're going to play the Whirler thing, and then I have to use Curse Catcher to counter it. Ugh. So close yet so far. Then I go to 8, and then... and there's an Ensnaring Bridge on top. That's such a tease. Counter it, I guess. And hope our opponent just clicks to their attack step. No, they didn't. Alright, let's go on to the next game.
I don't know.
I know.
You don't
I know.
know. You have no clue.
I have every clue. Okay, so Negate is useful. We can counter Ensnaring Bridge with that. Echoing Truth is useful. Actually, we actually have a lot of stuff here. Ceremonious Rejection is useful. Copal is useless. Actually, all these 3 mana spells are useless. Creatures 24, I think that's fine. That's enough. We'll take out Spreading Seas. Actually, Dispel is useful because if they got that Whirler card. So we'll take out more Spreading Seizes, I guess. Bring in Dispel. They don't all play that Whirler card. 24 creatures. I'm good. Okay, let's go. Well, Water Trap Weaver, you're useless in this matchup. Quite useless. Oh, that's disappointing to lose that because, you know, our hand was really bad. And their hand was super bad, and they just got there. They just got there just in the nick of time. It felt like a game where, like, we need to win those games. We need to when they like stumbled so hard that we need to win those games if we want to win. If we have a shred of a chance of winning the match. The metagame's gone colorless, people. What can I tell you? The metagame is colorless. love to play first. Keep it. It's not amazing, but you know, can't do anything. Just, you gotta hope for the best. We have a good curve. We just gotta hope they don't ever play Ensnaring Bridge. Basically. Sorry, good. We have a decent curve. We have like a turn 5 win. The gates are not bad. Lands are not bad either. Like, no, probably I will tap out next turn to play Mare Regery. It's just worth too much. I don't want to play too fancy against Lantern Control. It's ridiculous. If they find Ensnaring Bridge, I might play fancy. Mishra's Bauble. Codex Shredder. Mishra's Bauble. If they play Ensnaring Bridge, I can attack for... Now I'm starting to think about playing fancy. Wow, these Mare Regeries feel so clunky right now. Attack for 2, put them down to 17. Okay, I'm going to play fancy. I'm not going to play these Mare Regeries. They don't know what's in my hand either. Well, they know I
play that Brainstorm.
They know I have a negate. So they have to fight through at least one negate. So my plan is to be attacking with Mutavault and a Master of the Pearl Trident while we negate things.
Or Thoughtseize, rather, till they play that Thoughtseize. And he knows what's in your hand.
Witchbane Orb? That's unfair. I don't even know what that card does. I didn't get to see a good look at it. What does that card do? When it enters the battlefield, destroy all curses attached to you. You have hexproof. Yeah, okay. This card I don't care about. Sure, you can have this. They don't like my Mare Regery. It's fine. So attack for 2, put them down to 14, put Harbinger in play. That is 8 power. Still like a 3-turn clock, whatever. We're going to put the Harbinger in play. Oops, let's sequence this a little bit better. Attack for 2. Cast Harbinger of the Tides. And still hold up negate. Search for Azcanta, sure. So we can survive 1 Thoughtseize and an Inquisition of Kozilek. You have hexproof. Yeah, okay. Destroy all curses attached to you. Sure. All of them. All the curses. They gave us a land. I believe they've got a Whirler of Invention in their hand. Actually, I have not been paying attention. I think they have a Whirler of Invention.
It was on his stack, so.
Yeah, that's what I want to. That's I don't remember if they drew it though, or maybe they flipped through it with the Ancient Stirrings, because they could try to play bridge, land, bridge, 3 mana. No, but they need something else for that. They need at least 3 blue. They're not there yet. Okay, attack for 5, put you down to 9. Next turn I can play Maraudgery and attack for the win. There's like no instant speed removal. But you can play Whirler of Invention at instant speed. So how about we attack for 8? How about we attack for 8 this turn? What's the best way to do this? Attack for 8. Go down to 6. And I still have a victory next turn. Or play Maraudgery this turn. Attack for 7. Bridge. No, maybe just play Maraudgery. It's fine. Try to threaten a victory here. I want to hold up both negates, but none of the lines guarantee that I can hold up negates.
There it is.
There's the bridge. Beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Then if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform this thing. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature non-land card and put it into your hand. Yeah, sure, you can let this happen. I don't intend on you winning or living to the next turn.
Is there only win condition? It's bridge? They got no creatures or anything?
No, the idea is they mill me to death. Alright, so...
Well, that and milling. But they don't got any creatures.
No creatures. Well, sometimes they play Spellskite. Okay, we win. Alright, we got one game. Thanks to Negate. Now I know why Rothgar is bringing in all the hate against Lantern Control. A lot of hate. This hand is unexciting. This hand has a bad curve, but it could draw into something. Thoughtseize this hand, not good. No interaction. The problem is, if you mulligan into... I don't even want interaction, like I need some sort of beatdown. I'll keep this, but it doesn't feel great. The nice thing about Aether Vial is that we can try to draw some stuff. Draw out of it. And like, you know, the hand is not great against Inquisition of Kozilek or Thoughtseize, but at the same time, nothing would be. Mox Opal. Found Mox Opal with Ancient Stirrings. Okay, I'm going to start writing some of this stuff down. Mox Opal. Ooh,
Who uses lanterns anymore anyway? It's outdated technology.
I could try to just play Aether Vial right now and hope my opponent doesn't have a turn 2 bridge. And this would be way better for us if we play Aether Vial. If my opponent has... if my opponent has turn 2 bridge, we're in a lot of trouble, because we can only get out of that with Echoing Truth. If I try to play around bridge, we are very slow. We have a very slow hand. Our opponent needs one more artifact to turn on Mox Opal, though. It needs to be free. If they pay any mana, then they can't really make use of this mana to get a turn 2 bridge, so I guess we're just going to play Aether Vial. And pass. Because this is just the most mana efficient thing we can do. Okay, there's Ancient Stirrings. Is this a bridge? Codex Shredder. Okay, so they don't have Opal anymore, they have a Shredder. Which they'll probably play. Alright, they play it. Did they mulligan?
No.
Their hand is poop. Well, I guess it's just because of the bauble. Alright, so now we'll hold up rejection. Now they can play bridge. Well, I mean, we know they have Thoughtseize and stuff like that. They played against us on turn 1 last time. Inventor's Fair. Very annoying card. Sure. This is worth hitting with Spreading Seas. It's a tutor, and it gains them life. For 1. Okay, can't do anything about it. They got the Lantern of Insight. Okay. They have Pyroclasm on top of their deck. That's ugly. So now they've got some control over the situation.
That's what the deck is known for.
And I guess I am... not going to play Harbinger of the Tides. They're targeting me. I could try to draw the Dispel. I'm just not going to draw the Dispel. It's not worth very much to me. I could try to draw this Mutavault. That is worth something. Ugh.
Game over. User wins.
Oh no, we've got the Ceremonious Rejection. So they decided to draw the Pyroclasm. We'll put... let's try to draw something with Silvergill Adept. Drawing the Mutavault's fine. It's a creature. This might get dumped. Another Maraudry on top. What would you like to do now? They let us keep it. Okay, so... okay, attack for 3. I guess this is a problem because what? They can like... they're just 1 mana away from... not even 1 mana. They can get 2 bridges. They could Ensnaring Bridge, we Ceremonious Rejection. They can't play... it's interesting. It's an interesting spot. It's an interesting situation. Because I intend on Ceremonious Rejectioning this Ensnaring Bridge, and then even if they pay for Inventor's Sphere, sack it, find the thing. I have so many bridge effects, this is annoying. We'll counter this. They'll just pay 1. Which means they can't play bridge this turn.
Very smart.
They don't. They just go for bridge. Okay, that's fine. We'll Ceremonious Rejection it. Take our negate away. Leave us this donut. They can very comfortably Get this Whirler of Invention on the battlefield. Any way I can stop this? I guess I can't. Stupid life gain is not helping me either. And they have like more than enough artifacts to pay for this. So this is our demise. And there's just no... I was looking for for a way to use Mare Reejery to flash in Harbinger of the Tides, but it just doesn't work. There's just nothing we can tap down. And it works at instant speed, so it doesn't matter. So now what am I hoping for? Somehow miracle draw a Echoing Truth is what's going to happen. I guess it could happen. Or no, it can't, because we've got this Curse Catcher on the top of our library. When they tutor, our library does not shuffle. This is where I would love a tournament where I can just shuffle my library endlessly.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't even put Harbinger in play. Not that it's relevant. Well, screw your Ensnaring Bridge. I've never beaten this deck. I'm not even gonna tap it anymore. Do you know what? I was threatening to tap it, but I'm not even gonna tap it anymore. And now the playing it out of shame. Ventress Fair ruining my life some more. They've got the lock.
Bounce all artifacts back into his hand.
I can't. This is very hard to do. None of this garbage helps. So maybe we could just take this opportunity to talk about Mono Blue versus Simic. What is this going to be? Whirler Invention for something amazing? For 4, you say? What is this going to be all about? Can't even use Harbinger of the Tides even in a cool way. It's impossible. Witchbane Orb again. What does this do? Destroy all curses, you have hexproof. What, are you just thinning your deck? Thinning in the deck! Oh, you have hexproof, I get it. Okay, so you're protecting yourself from Hurkyl's Recall. Ooh. I got it.
Clever.
Very clever.
In theory, this deck is unbeatable.
Canister would say so. Opponent finds another Ensnaring Bridge, doesn't matter. Because our only out is Echoing Truth. We have like some chance, it's just not a very good chance. I said always no. Here, we'll tap one of them. Screw this thing. So what do I want to say? Mono Blue versus Simic. I think Well, I mean, right now is the time that all the pros have now left the Pro Tour and they can go back to Modern. So there are tougher players back into the pool. So to really put pressure on the Simic build. But I also think, like, well, I don't know how much the meta's changed. Like, we are seeing a really warped meta right now. This is, like, super ridiculous. Just all artifact decks, more or less. Jeskai Control came back. I don't know if Simic is very good against that. The Blood Moon decks were not particularly popular, but it's possible that because of all the Merfolk players, and there was a lot of us, that Blood Moon decks suddenly became positioned. I heard a lot of people complaining about Blood Moon. I can't beat my Ponza deck. In my meta. I can't beat Through the Breach deck in my meta. It's so popular, and all these articles are really pushing this card. Do I have a trigger? Oh, you know what? I've seen enough. I have better things to do. we know who won. I mean, I don't even know why they're doing this. They can just start milling. Well, I guess they don't want to mill me needlessly. But whatever. Okay, so yeah, that was that. Again, I got perfect egg against Lantern Control. This awful deck. Stupid Ensnaring Bridge. I'm not calling for the banning of Ensnaring Bridge. I'm calling for the banning of Mox Opal. To hell with this card.
Bridge needs to go.
And all of a sudden, now all the angry ban people are in my comment section. Why are you calling for bannings? Don't do anything, Nikachu. We know what you did to Gitaxian Probe. Oh yeah? And Mox Opal's next, people. Mox Opal, Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, they're all going down. Coming this band list. It's gonna be Mox... Well, okay, not the next one, but the one after that, Mox Opal. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu and his brother playing Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.